Ganesh Chaturthi, also known as Vinayak Chaturthi, marks the birth of the beloved elephant-headed god Ganesha. The 11-day festival that follows, called Ganesh Utsav, involves the setting up of Ganesha idols at homes and the visarjan, or imprison of these idols on specified days. While it is celebrated across many parts of India, there is a particularly pervasive pop and fervor to Ganpati festives, especially Visarjan in Maharashtra, with elaborate and often pop culture themed idols, lavish aartis and prayers, vibrant decor and huge processions. We take a look at what makes Visarjan so unique in two of state's biggest cities, Mumbai and Pune. Take a moment and like, share and subscribe our channel. Now again coming to the topic. During the Peshwa era in Maharashtra, every village celebrated the arrival of Ganpati Bappa. But in 1892, revolutionaries like Srimant Bhau Sahib Rangiri and Vishwa Bhatveskar introduced the Sarvajanik Ganesh Utsav in Pune, during which Ganpati pandals were set up across the city for everyone to come and see and to participate in its rituals. The people celebrated the Utsav through public contribution. The festival was also used as a medium to spread the message of Indian independence and promote the nationalist movement in India. Awareness about the festival was spread across the country from Karachi to the far east in Bangladesh through Bal Gandhar Tilak's newspaper Kesari. In Mumbai and Pune, Ganesh Utsav is one of the biggest and most awaited festivals of the year. Preparations begin months in advance, and by the time Chaturthi comes around, there is an idol and music and dance at every street corner. And this fervor reaches its peak on Visarjan days. A long-held belief in Hindu philosophy is that the one thing in life that permanent is actually impermanence. So whatever little we have should be savoured. This philosophy is also deeply associated with the ideas of read and ream. What it means is, I am taking something from the earth and I am giving it back. I am replenishing it. These ideas are echoed in the Ganesh Puran, which speaks of going to a river, creating an idol out of clay and bringing it back to the river after 1.5 days, 5 days, 7 days or 11 days. So many Ganpati comes into your home as a guest and you take care of it and choose to love something so much. And then you must let go. The act of Visarjan is therefore an age-old tradition. But it's not just that. It's an emotional bond because he is like a very special friend or guest whom you love very much and he is going away. That's why we say Purcha Varshi Lavkarya, return soon next year. The pool setting, fanatic music and dance courtesy, DJs and dhol tasha pataks are the same across Mumbai and Pune. These instruments have no substitute. Dhol tasha is referred to as Ranvadya in Marathi, which means instruments used to encourage warriors before they enter the battlefield on the day of the Visarjan. The women wear colorful Nawai saris, a nath and jhumkas, and the men and children wear bright red saffron colored kurtas. The performance combines 5 instruments, dhol, tasha, tol, jhanj and dhwaj, and the patterns are played according to the Puneri folk tradition. We don't try too many modern beats because that's not what we want to do. We want to bring out traditions. Women and children are always in the center of the formation and the group of 100 plays for hours together. And when the rain falls, it gets even better. A lot of people don't like rain during the time of Visarjan. If it rains during a Vadan, it's a different high. In 2019, it rained so heavily and the sounds of the instruments reverberated in a way you can't even imagine. These traditional pathaks have become a major part of public Visarjan processions, and they remain unaffected by the rays of DJs, rave parties and loudspeakers. I think people prefer dhol tasha to anything else during Visarjan, and whoever enjoys it will continue to listen to it, will live the tradition. The amount of energy we put into it gets reflected in the audience and their reaction. One major difference in how the two cities celebrated this festival is the sea. Mumbai is nestled along the Arabian Sea, where the most public celebrations end up in impressed the idols. In Pune, an artificial tank near the Mula Mutha river in Pune is where most of the idols have been impressed since 2015. This difference also impacts the size of the idols that are created in the two cities. While Pune sees idols about 3 to 4 feet tall, in Mumbai they are larger than life, some going up to 12 feet in height. While it is widely believed that Puneri Visarjan is in many ways more traditional than the one in Mumbai, the two places draw an equal number of people to witness the ritual, following a hierarchy that has been in place of generations. The 5 most revered or Manache Ganpati, Shri Kasba Ganpati, Tambadi Jogeshwari Ganpati, Guruji Talim Ganpati, Tulsi Bagh Ganpati and Kesarwadi Ganpati lead the procession, with Srimant Bhau Sahib Rangiri Ganpati right at the end. a way for people to connect with each other, with people in their community or neighborhood, with friends and family despite their increasingly busy schedules. It allows people a break from their daily routine and gives them a reason to go out and meet people or invite them home to participate in something bigger than themselves and their individual lives.